A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, a very good afternoon, as we welcome everyone to this fixture. So, 3 minutes into the match, two great teams, two potential teams taking on each other. It is such a spectacle to witness. There is absolutely no doubting that at all. So, really anticipating a big game today, as the two teams past participating today are Megan Center FC taking on Kodagu FC out here in the 1:30 p.m. fixture today. So promises us a lot. There is absolutely no doubting that. And so Meg in orange and the team in blue, their opposition are Kodak FC. So at this point in time, a draw ball to start off with the proceedings. It is to bring on the resumption proceedings here. Goes back to the keeper this time. Puts the pass through to the defense now. And puts in the long ball this time. That's a good ball through. Towards the left flank now. But just out of play. And that should be a goal kick now. So as we speak. Yes, indeed. Goal kick will be taken by the keeper. So yes, 4 minutes into the match now, and definitely, having an expectation from both these teams. I mean, for a fact that we know how strong Kodagu FC are, especially with their capabilities as a team, and how far they can, you know, uh, play well on attack. We have seen that in the past. That is an excellent save from the from the keeper there, getting his hands on time. But I think, unfortunately, there is a slight injury concern. The keeper down there, but yes, a quality save just in the context of the match, because we do understand that both these teams are very, very good on attack, and And to be very honest, they really have played up to the expectations. So I think injury and also the medical staff make out their way to the center to just give a little bit of medical attention there to the player, to the keeper. In fact, so the resumption play here, and well and truly, this particular game is out there, and in fact, a player down there, but no signal from the referee, so that means play will continue. I think a little bit of a discomfort for the keeper there. A highly intense game. This will get some medical attention once again here. Right then, so we're back, and that is the resumption play here. Good pass there again. Trying to tweak that ball through, and at this point in time, just gets that touch in a wrong position to put that ball out of play. So it's going to be a throw in that is to be taken now. So header taken forward now. That ball through. This time, the defense does quite a good job there. And there you go. There you go with a foul inside the box. This looks dangerous now. Now, if that is given a foul, then definitely we have a good chance of getting that foul. Uh, you know, in favor of them. So we'll have to wait and see whether Meg will get that foul in favor of in their favor rather. So yet again, given medical attention there. So quick medical attention will be given to the player there. So we are back with the resumption play, and so yes, we're definitely, you know, almost 13 minutes into the match. Really, we anticipate a great one, and also uh, quite a bit of injuries to start. Some counter, and yes, the medical staff been kept slightly busy. So nil-nil is where it stands. So yes, indeed, we will definitely have a good game. I mean, game filled with goals is what we believe out here. Because let's say when two strong teams, when two powerhouse teams take on each other, it's gonna be an absolute feast for all the football fans, for all of us out here. Good long ball there again on the right flank this time, but not as successful as they would have thought. So it's going to be a free kick now. Good pass there. Goes back this time, and yet again a good pass forward, hitting it back and towards the midline now. But possession back with Team Kodagu. Well done there. On to the left flank. But just out of play. Just out of play for a throw in. So, yes, let's be very honest. I mean, we know the capability of one team, that is Team Kodagu here. I mean, what they can do on attack. And also, they really, like to keep that momentum going. I mean, of whatever we have seen in this tournament, whatever, that they've played, one thing is for sure that they always like to keep that momentum going towards their end, and also at no point would they want to constantly reduce the momentum, or rather slow down the momentum, because they are a team who, if for instance, let's say that if they can score first, right, uh, in a very short span of time, they can actually try and multiply their lead, and with that goal scoring momentum that I talk about, right, that we have spoken about, I think they rely a lot on momentum, and that is definitely required in football so that you can reach out, rather get to the next levels. If you can do that successfully as a team, try and utilize momentum in the best way possible. So gone out of play, goal kick now. Definitely expect a long ball here. A few yards ahead of the D box, so definitely the keeper has a plan in mind, is what you all would believe. But yes, comfortable with possession now at this point in time. Good long ball, but the keeper does really well, charges forward, and if there was any kind of lurking danger, he's put that ball out of danger now. Throw in for Team Kodagu now, Kodagu FC. Throw in to be taken here. Good ball through, but that's a nice bit of interception. But a miss pass will mean that possession will go back to team Kodagu at this point in time. Yes, and also the whole possession becomes very important because once if they can do that, right, it's going to help them to give their best as far as uh, you know try and get those opportunities. It's because if you're going to hold possession, it is just a matter of how you're going to create that opportunity, and at what point are you going to create that opportunity into a goal scoring one. So a lot of things that tend to happen. So goal kick to be taken here, ball out of play. So throw in to be taken here. Good long throw in towards the left flank this time. So trying to go on attack our team Meg on this occasion against Central FC. Here's out of play. Throw in to be taken once again. Taking a long throw in this time. Right then, a free kick being given. Right then, so free kick has been given, and from here on in, can they try and put a good ball into the box? It's something that we will have to wait and see. Because a long ball can create the magic, definitely create the magic. It's a good ball in again, but yet again, just not able to, convert that opportunity into a goal scoring one. But yes, if you're going to take these, free kicks, set piece opportunities in the best way possible, nothing better than that. But the keeper does a fine job there. Things could have gone different. It again takes a shot, but the keeper this time around moves to his right and has a very very good take. And a player down there at this point in time, I think he's, hopefully fine. And yes, he's up and running. So assumption play and a foul as well given. So it's going to be a free kick for Team Kodagu FC now. Right then, so free kick to be taken. Goes back to the keeper. Good pass, but eventually both the keepers doing a perfect job. Especially the ability to charge, the ability to anticipate, and to charge at the right moment. That is the most important thing. And out of play now, so it is going to be a throw in now. In fact, a player down there, but no signal yet from the referee, so they're playing on towards the left flank. But yes, the whistle has arrived, and we see the medical staff as well making their way immediately to the middle. So, quick medical attention being provided there. But yes, they have to be appreciated because they have been right on task. The medical staff, whenever there has been an interruption or rather injury, They are out here helping the players. So, huge credit to them as well. So as we resume play here, has covered a good distance, but the pass just too much on it. Put that out of play. So throw in now to be taken. Cleared away once again towards the right flank, towards the left flank now. That's well done there. And now that is given offside, so it's going to be a free kick now. Then a quick set piece opportunity here. It is to be taken, but that's gone well away at this point in time. Gone out of play as well. So almost we are past the 25th minute in this match. So nil-nil is still where it stands. The scoreline, as far as the scoreline is concerned. So 26 minutes into the match now. And, yet again, as we speak, medical staff have been kept slightly busy today. And also could be that conditions are also humid. So I mean, from the outside, it pretty much looks easy to be there out on the field, but it is a tough ask. Has to be said, it is definitely a tough ask. I mean, the humidity factor. Due to the humidity factor, sometimes what really tends to happen is we get those cramps. Uh, I mean, yes, sometimes perfectly, even if we are perfectly warmed up, right? Even if we are perfectly out there, but sometimes it tends to get slightly difficult. Heads it through once again. Tries to pass that ball forward. Good interception once again onto the right flank this time into the box, but that is comfortably collected by the keeper. That's a great run on the right flank. Puts that pass towards the defense now. Goes back this time. And back to the keeper. So 28 minutes into the match, and well and truly, yes, nil-nil it is, but we couldn't really say that, one team has dominated this particular encounter so far. But yes, if we talk about the fact that, constantly there have been, great possession being shared by one team, that is the team in blue, Kodagu FC now at this point in time. Right then, so as we are approaching the 30th minute mark of this match, it is a quick water break that we will take, and we will be back in just a bit. So it is nil-nil where it stands as we are in the 29th minute of this particular game. So we're back post the drinks break here at the 30th minute mark of this match here. It is still maybe the deadline hasn't been broken, but yes, indeed, we have well and truly maybe not the deadline broken. That is, or rather, if you could talk about the fact that the scoreline is not yet open. This particular game is definitely, I believe that one team has to, they'll definitely try and maybe get that first goal inside the first 45, because if they're going to do that, it's definitely going to be a great game on it. And also at the halftime mark, how you're going to go in, something that is going to be very important. And quick injury interruption here. Good ball through this time. Goes back now, looking to attack, but the defensive unit just clears it away on time. As far as Kodagevsky are concerned, they've collided here, but out of play. Yet again, seems to be in some kind of discomfort out there. But yes, there was a good battle for possession close to the touchline. So long throw in being taken. That's a good idea actually at this point in time. Also depends on from which part of the touchline are we going to take the throw in. Good long ball this time. And towards the right flank, but being cleared away. In fact, out of place. So it is going to be a throw in. So corner kick to be taken now. That was a good clearance that was made. So from here, can they score? Not indeed. Good take there. So at this point in time, they are, both the teams are having equal chances. Right? That is for there have been counter attacks from both the ends. They have made the attack as well as they could. So gets the ball through this time, and the long ball, but out of play now. So throw in that is to be taken here. Throw in for Team Megan Center FC. In fact, yet again goes out of play off the deflection delegation. So yes, this is nice to see the intent factor, sheer intent from both the teams to just to score, because it definitely has a psychological effect when you're going to get into the halftime break. The maybe close to the halftime juncture, if they're going to score, nothing better than that. So we have to wait and see how things goes on from here. Towards the left flank, goes back this time, and the long ball through. Pass it back. Nice ball forward. Now okay, go to the keeper and get into the defense. And what they have done is they have pushed it out of the danger zone. That is a good thing for Meg FC now. Nice header there. Was close to the D box. So, in fact, decided not to use his hands over there, because outside, very close to the D box, there is a risk if you can do that. Maybe it could be a free kick from that region. So, it could be danger. I think so. Well done there. Good long ball. Good pass. Good ball. All being cleared forward now. All out of play. It should be a throw in now. So throw in to be taken. Good pass there. So definitely, I do believe that we might see a goal just inside this half, because the way these teams are playing now, definitely that tells us, goal is just around the corner. And especially the way both the teams are, counter-attacking. That is in terms of, uh, you know, time and again we're seeing that the domination is not one-sided, right? Constantly, we can see that both the teams are doing a great job, especially on attack, and also from the defensive side of things. The clearances those are being made and all of that. So it's really going good here. Going to be a free kick now. Free kick for Kodagu FC at this point in time. Puts the pass through this time. Well, in fact, we want to put the pass through. Yes, indeed, that ball through and headed away by the defensive unit of Team Meg FC. In fact, a player down there, and the referee also has a check at him immediately. Yes, and he's doing fine, so it's going to be free kick now. I mean, constant, constant free kicks, or rather, constant set piece opportunities. If they're coming, that actually can tell us one thing, that from the attacking perspective, they're doing a good job, because when you can attack well, or rather, when the offensive game can be good, right? It is. It eventually creates those set piece opportunities, gives those set piece opportunities. Towards the right flank. Puts that ball behind. Towards the right flank this time. And that is a great cross. But headed away back by the defense. Take the shot this time. But that ball ending up wide of the post. So it's going to be a goal kick at this point in time. Goes back again. Goes back to the keeper. Nice pass forward this time. But on the interception, go back yet again to that right back region. Well done here. I mean, it is nice to see, especially the teams, the way they play. Really great to watch. Gets the long ball again. And just looking at it, we do understand, that there is a constant, uh, you know, change in possession that is happening, because we do believe that, definitely there is a good amount of, attacking football confidence that is there with both these teams. Goes back again. Puts the pass. And now Kodagu FC will try and move forward with that run on the right flank. Pass through this time. But eventually good block by the defender. and in that attempt, makes it easier for the keeper to collect the ball there. Good long ball again towards the center now. On to the left flank. And a great run, ball through as well. But that is a foul. That is given a foul. A sliding tackle. That one ending up as a foul. So it's going to be a free kick now due to that foul. Good ball there, but eventually goes out of play. But nice to see, emphasizing on attack, and also this can just give that confidence. And also, I mean, what this can do is just before halftime, from the perspective of both the teams, right? Especially on a post the 25th minute or so, they have been very very active on attack, both these teams. So during the halftime break, they will definitely have a lot to reflect on. In fact, a player down there, and immediately the referee will have a check at him, and yes, so they'll have a lot to discuss about at the halftime break. A lot to reflect upon, and what they can do better in terms of attack in the second half. Good pass there again, but defense it back. So both the attack and defense are really good here. Now exploring for options, does well to go back to the midfield region. And a desperate shot from a distance, that should be a comfortable collection for the keeper. Good header. Let's pass it through the defense. 3 minutes of time added on, so into the 46th minute of this match. So a couple of minutes of extra time as we are out here. Yes, the first goal not yet arriving in this encounter, but indeed you could say that it has shown us all the capabilities that this game can contain a lot of goals. I mean, sometimes also tends to happen, right? When two great teams, or rather two good teams, as far as attacking efficiency is concerned, if they when they take on each other, sometimes uh, you know both the teams are playing like a well-oiled machine. So not only their attack, also their defense is also very very good. Their defensive side of things is also good. So I think that is another reason on why the scoreline is still nil-nil. There is absolutely no doubting that. Good pass forward this time towards the center now. And for a moment, I thought could have got that touch away, but the keeper ready for it. Collects the ball. The goalkeeping and the defensive unit has to be appreciated so far. The first half has been very, very good in terms of just what they have done. It has been excellent. Nice pass there, but gets that interception through this time. Nice pass. On to the right flank now. and gets that touch away towards the center. It, in fact, I thought if a little bit of vacant area on that occasion, if it could have been exploited, maybe a shot was on. Goes back to the keeper again. And with that, we conclude the first half. Yes, indeed, the scoreline might not tell us the full story, but especially if you talk about the second phase of the first half, post the 20 minutes, there was a lot of action, there was a lot of entertainment. So it definitely promises us a very good second half, guys. So stay tuned for the second half. We have a lot of action that is coming your way. So join back for the second half. Until then, thank you. So the second half out here, and the resumption in play, and the first 45 minutes maybe did not show us a lot of goals, or rather, we couldn't see that reflected on the score line, but we would indeed believe that, with the action that we witnessed in the first half, the second half is promising, going to promises a lot of goals because, I mean, I also was constantly, telling this point at the near, close to the end of the first half, because the last 20 to 25 minutes in the first half, that is, right from the 25th minute or so, both the teams, really played well, to be very honest, because the attacking intent that they showed was excellent. That ball going out of play. So it's going to be a throw in now. Taking the long throw in here. Meg FC. So they will definitely, Meg FC will believe that they'll have to try and, you know, get that scoring done as early as possible. And eventually, that is what they have done here. Got that first goal, and Meg FC are in front. So well done to them, and 1-0, and they've got the. We eventually discussed that, who's going to get the first goal is going to, stay at the top. So Meg FC getting that first goal, very well done. Brilliant performance from them. So yes, indeed, we would say that, at this point in time, getting that first goal early in the second half, they would have definitely, believed that what they have done, or rather what they have spoken at the halftime break, has taught, or rather has definitely worked. They're able to execute that in the second half. So kudos to them. Well done to Meg FC. Utilizing the opportunity really well here, because sometimes, you know, just the smallest of mistakes can turn out to be dangerous, and that's what they have done here. Just the smallest mistakes of the opposition, they have managed to capitalize on that and score here towards the center now. Gets that ball, tweaks that through. This time onto the left flank, and the ball through, but heads it back towards the midfield region now, but goes out of play. So it is going to be a throw in that is to be taken. So takes the throw in here. And definitely might expect the long ball. Yes, good long ball there. Ball back with Team Kodagu FC. That's a nice pass. Gets it forward now. But going out of play. So throw in now to be taken for Meg FC. But yes, I mean, talking about Kodagu FC, they are very, very good on attack. Can they, they definitely do have the potential to make a comeback into this game. There is absolutely no doubting that at all, because we have seen them do that in the past as well. And also, mind you, we also discussed this earlier in the game that if they can score one, they can come back hard yet again. The final touch could have made things different, could have given them that second goal. But Meg FC are doing a fine job here. Has to be said this. They're doing an absolute great job to ensure that time and again they are very confident that they're able to you know uh, get those touches away, important balls through. And so can they try something different here? But not indeed. The one good thing for Kodak FC is that they still have a lot of time. Close to 40 minutes left on the clock of as far as normal time is concerned. So still a lot of time left. Still almost one half of football that remains. So uh, maybe not. No need to panic at this point. But definitely, they will want to try and score as early as possible, so that uh, you know they can have authority on this game, and not only that, they can also push towards the winner as well. That is also one thing that we can see. Thanks for getting back here and getting at the important juncture. They have scored here, and a free kick to be taken for Kodagu FC at the right time. They got it from a distance. That is a shot. Well taken from the keeper. Well received, in fact, because that long ball could have proved to be dangerous. Could prove to be dangerous. Good pass there again. On to the left flank now. Goes out of play. 53 minutes into the match. 1-0 is where it stands. Megan Centre FC, the men in orange, had an early say in the second half. In the second half, they really believed that they can execute their plans that they had at the halftime juncture. That's what exactly has happened over here. They've managed to do that. But yes, definitely believe that Kodak FC, have all the experience and the potential to bring the equalizer here. And considering the past performance in the tournament, the experience that they have had throughout this tournament, they would believe that this lead is possible, because we have seen them do that. And I think the referee has an immediate word as well. I think a definite foul there. Yes, a foul given. So Kodak FC will give that free kick now. 54 minutes into the match, and it is well and truly in front are Meg FC. Good pass there. And that is a nice interception towards the left flank. That was a good challenge. A good challenge. The referee has a check at him as well immediately. So a quick substitution, in fact, double substitution here for Kodak FC. Jersey number 2 will be replacing jersey number 13, 33 in fact, and also another substitution on the card. So two substitutions constantly being made here. And why are they doing that? Especially, this is a good move from the point of view of Kodak FC, to be very honest, because uh, they'll have to equalize. They'll want to equalize. There is no doubting that at all. So, especially at that point in time, if you're going to equalize, right, you can have fresh legs into the ground. So this is good thought process, and right. So the free kick here to be taken almost 55 minutes into the match here, and they're doing a pretty good job. Good long ball this time onto the right flank. Well done there. Nice to see this. I mean, great intent. A good pass through this time towards the center, and going through. Can they score here towards the right flank this time? And tries to get that shot, but towards the midline, and the defense as well reacting very, very early to that. And also from the defensive side of things, also it is very important for them to, for Kodagu FC to ensure that they don't concede at any point in time. And the most important thing is they shouldn't, let those runs come in from both the flanks, because it is those runs that tend to generate that cross. So yes, not only primarily on the attack, but from the defensive side of things as well. So, they have to ensure that they don't concede from here. But yes, except for that one instance and a lot of instances, they have been very good with their defense. Just for that one mistake was enough for their opposition. In fact, that is an excellent clearance as well out there. Caught the ball out of play at the right point in time. So it's going to be a throw in to be taken here for Kodagu FC now. Right, he's looking for options. I think a definite long throw in is what he has in mind, and yes, comes through with that. Shot from a distance. Goes back again, takes the shot this time. Well done there. Nice interception. We see the possession is constantly changing sides. That is definitely gone to both these sides equally, and that is yet again a very good collection. A great collection. Also will ensure that he'll put the ball through to that forward region. Ball also cleared out of play now. So Kodak FC, can they build something from here? That's what happens when a goal is scored, right? Suddenly it looks like Kodak FC haven't had those runs in just a while now. In the last 5 minutes or so, and also it also does a lot psychologically, right? A lot of thinking to do, because at the end of the day, what you're going to do as a team, something that is very important. Also, football, we know that it is played more in the minds rather than on the field. So for the sheer reason that once a goal is immediately scored, and that's why we don't see a lot of instances where the first a team scores and the comeback is made immediately, and in most cases we don't see that happening. So, and why do we say that? Why does that happen, or rather, why don't we see that too often? Is because due to this reason that once a team scores, the opposition sometimes find it slightly difficult to come get back early, so it just slows down the game. So the referee has a word with the players. So going past the 60th minute, that is the first goal that we saw in this second half today. Nice pass forward. Good pass there. So getting a fine effort at this point in time, as we can see. And the ball, good pass. In fact, gets it through, but slightly wide of the right wing, so couldn't collect the ball as expected. Good work there again, but once again the defense is doing a perfect job out here in order to defend their goal. They're doing a fine job. So can Megan Center FC try and hold on to this lead? Good long throw. And the shot from a distance. Not the first time we are seeing a similar shot from that region. Goes out of play. But yes, I think, one other option will also be to, not try and go for the big shots, that is the long balls. Instead, you know, maybe stay down for a while, that is receive the ball, and from then on upon receiving the ball, if you can take your time, maybe a second and a half, and maybe try and shoot. So I think that could be one way of looking at things, because I think also, just for a fact that uh, since they are trialing by a goal at this point in time, that might go in the minds of these players, and that pressure might lead to wayward shots like these. So patience very very important, because I still believe that there is a lot of time left in this game. If not a lot of time, at least a reasonable amount of time that is left. Good ball there again. Good ball forward. Heads it through again on the right flank now. Good pass there. Takes it from a distance. Well done from the keeper there. A good jump. Also, a kind of a pull up kind of jump there. That is well done. But yes, indeed, that shot will definitely give them a lot of confidence. And we see the medical staff are immediately out here making their way to the center. I think a bit of an injury concern. Get back with the confirmation out here, but I believe it is an injury concern that we are having here. Yes, indeed. It's just taken out for a bit of treatment. Hopefully, he'll come back quick, is what Megan Center FC will believe, will want as well. Good work there once again. Right then, so the long ball this time comes through, heads it back. Good work there again. On to the right flank this time. Cleared away. Good pass. And now gets it on the right wing now. Now awaits the pass. And gets that ball through this time. Gets that touch away as well. But will go back to the defense and the keeper will keep put that ball to safety. Good work there again. Nice pass. Now goes with the long ball. Goes back. So one good thing that they're doing is, they're trying to hold possession, and this is nice to see. I think there are two ways of thinking about it, right? Sometimes when the opportunity comes your way, just take it and try and convert that opportunity. But on the other hand, if you are trying to, work with the opportunity, especially talking about the fact that, you need to follow a process at times. So those kind of days are where, you know we try and play our game, but sometimes we are forced to, follow a small process, or rather put that pass through, maybe get a couple of opportunities, two or three opportunities together, put them together, and from there on score that goal. So I think they are put in that kind of a position today as far as Kodagu FC are concerned, because that is the requirement at this point in time, need of the hour. Well done there. Good pass there. Well done. Towards the center. Good pass there. In fact, good battle there. Eventually, ball back with the men in blue. Well done there. I think the ball, the ball hasn't made its way out of play, so the play will continue. Also, sometimes the assistant referees, I think they are really, it's a very tough job. Uh, you know, especially showing those offsides, or rather, at the right point to find the offside and all of that. So very well done there on this occasion. So I think an injury interruption, as we are running towards the 70th minute of proceedings. It is 1-0 where it stands. It's in favor of Meg FC. So we are back as there is a resumption in play post the 70th minute of this match. Goes back again towards the keeper now. The long ball goes out of play. Good ball there. Well done, but a foul there. Definitely, in fact, the Kodagu players as well. I'm looking at him immediately. Uh, Player down there. So it's going to be a free kick now. Long ball again, and eventually gone out of play. It's going to be a throw in. So throw in to be taken. So takes in a throw in and out of play. So throw in to be taken as well. So it's all for especially for Kodak FC. So good work there. Good pass on to the right flank now. So looking for that second goal. Well done there. Well done. Nice pass there onto the right flank. And just goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in now. So going to take the throw in here. In fact, a corner kick, beg your pardon, corner kick to be taken, not a throw in, but cannot make the best use of that opportunity. So a bit of injury there again. I think throughout the game, the medical staff have been kept slightly busy. Also, they've done really well. So, yet again, the medical staff will be out here for some medication. So we're back and starting off here. Put the header. So almost 75 minutes into the match, and we definitely believe that it is Kodagu FC who have all to play for in this 15 minutes because trailing by a goal, they will want to equalize. Tries to clear that away. Good ball forward. Heads it through this time. And in fact, challenge very close. Very close to the D box, few yards away from the D box, in fact. So a free kick now. They're getting good set piece opportunities. But can they utilize this one? Can they find the back of the net? All good ball in. Goes back. But the clearance done well, and also the thing is they're looking to counter attack here. Cleared away. This time goes back. And also they have been good with handling possession today. Actually speaking, we have Kodagu FC today. So 78 minutes into the match. 1-0 is where it stands. So just the one goal. But is that enough? Will that be enough to Megan Center FC? Is going to something that we're going to wait and see. Close to the box. Might take the shot here. But eventually, defense doing a good job here. Clearing it away. Putting it out of play as well. So it's going to be a throw in. Again, a player down. So we'll have to see here. And medical staff as well making their way. So be given medical attention. So the resumption here towards the right flank. Good ball in right then. But the defense hits that ball back. Good pass through to the defense. Nice pass. Nice pass there. Through to the defense again. And through to the keeper. And that is a good interception. But the whistle has arrived immediately. So going to be a free kick now. Free kick to be taken here. But the thing is, they can definitely, at this point in time, they really believe that, if they can uh, put the ball through, or rather hold possession for the next maybe 15 minutes, let's say 5 minutes of time add on. I think that is all that Mega FC have to do against Center FC. But on the contrary, it's all about finding the back of the net to equalize. So maybe decide with a little bit of lesser pressure. It's definitely Megan Center FC. Well done there. Towards the center now. Good ball forward. Towards the left flank now. And goes out of play. So it is going to be a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken here. And the long ball. And the defense will eventually carry that ball away. But yes, as much as possible, have it in the attacking region. That is something that they might require her. Then the whistle has arrived. Goes back to the keeper. Nice pass towards the center now. And gets that interception. So quick offside there given there. And that is a much needed pass, the long pass. Unable to get that pass again, but the block, great from the defense. Right then, gets that pass again. Good ball. Good pass. And a ball forward. Hits it back again. Through to the defense. Nice ball forward. Clears that ball out of play. It's going to be a throw in now. So taking the throw in. And out of play again. So one more throw in. So you'll have to utilize it well. Takes the throw in. And well done there. And now Ma should get the pass right here. If they can score here, nothing better than that for Meg FC. Because they are going to get through. If they can score here, that is definitely going to, you could say that they can definitely become the hot favorites to win this match. Nice pass there again. And immediately a foul being signaled Unfortunately, they collided on that occasion. So immediate foul given. It's going to be a free kick now. Right then, so a free kick here. That's the free kick. The ball forward. Good pass, but great interception. Much needed interception. Yet again, a good ball towards the left flank. Ball into the box. Well done there. But onto the right flank this time, yet again. Kept caught a really good winger there onto the right flank, but that is a foul, definite foul. Definite foul there. And a free kick once again. But yes, that's what happens when two teams who are very good on attack, when they take on each other. This tends to happen, and once again, seeing a foul from a dangerous position. Now they will have a free kick that they will have to take against Central FC. A potential opportunity for them to go 2-0 up, make this a difficult lead to equalize now for their opposition. Nice pass, but that is a diving effort to save that ball. Clears that away. Good pass towards the center. Good long ball. Hits it. Just wide, just wide. Well done there, but slightly wider. Going to be a goal kick now. So it's a goal kick now. Almost reaching out towards the 90th minute of proceedings here. Closing out a normal time. Well, I think definitely close to 5 minutes of extra time is what we can expect. So we'll have to see on how the referees are going to decide on that aspect, that front. Also, Kodagu FC will definitely believe that somewhere close to 5 to 6 minutes will be really handy for them, so that they can try and give their level best as far as trying to equalize the scoreline. Good work there, but still unable to get the ball. Still the ball with Megan Centre FC. Right then, that is well done. In fact, the defender immediately acknowledging that that was all right. For a fact that at that point a foul could actually give that penalty immediately in favor of Megan Centre FC. That ball eventually deflected out of play. Not sure whether it is a corner or a throw in. I think that ball has completely gone out of play. So should be a corner is what I believe. So yes, indeed, a close encounter. This one. Right then, so it's a corner kick. Right then, so 7 minutes of time added on, and that is the extra time added on. So 7 minutes. That's definitely what we expected. Good pass there, but eventually out of play. So almost 2.5 minutes at the of extra time that's gone through. So in the last 4 to 5 minutes that remain, what are they gonna do? Can they bring in a late equalizer? But yes, it's been a neck to neck encounter. There is no doubting that at all. Very well done, both the teams. You know, known for their attack, especially. But in that kind of a game, you've just got one goal, so that tells us a story, and that is a pass. But the finish, the all important finish, just not able to get that right. Putting that ball out for a goal kick now. It's going to be a goal kick. Good ball through, but out of play for a throw in. And yet again, the whistle comes in. So referee has a check as well. So it's going to be a free kick now. Gets the ball through and a good ball through in into the box. Long ball again. And the keeper does well. Gets the pass through. Yet again, a challenge there, but the referee has a check. I think that's hopefully all right. So a free kick will be taken. At the right time, they've got the free kick, is what we can say, because all that they need at this point in time is, just ensure that half possession, all that is enough for Megan City FC. But out here on the right flank, he's found his man. Kodagu FC are on the verge of scoring here for a moment, but that is a great save. Keep that ball out of play, so it's a corner. In fact, we see the keeper charging out as well. Right then, they're giving it all in the last few minutes. Their best so that they can try and score here. It is a ball that is too long, just out of play. Right then, it's going to be a throw in. Right then, in fact, it's a goal kick right then. Good pass again. Nice pass. But in desperate need to get the ball here, Kodagu FC, they do. Definitely a long ball is required now. Nice pass there. Just out of play. See the assistant referees. Flag raised. So one would believe that the whistle would come any time now. So we are technically in the last few minutes of action here. And now the keeper has come out and from a distance has also got a shot. Desperate attempt. So it's going to be a goal kick now. So free kick here. In fact, a goal kick here. Gets that through. And with that, concludes it. Concludes the match here. Just the one goal was enough, but a high intensity clash has to be said. It was a highly intense clash, and in the end, just the one goal, just the one mistake, just a fumble was enough to find the back of the net. And it is Megan Center FC who have come up on at the top in this encounter. So very well played. Congratulations to them. It was, as we discussed earlier, it was an intense clash that was decided by just that one goal. Rightfully so. Two strong teams each, take that, take on each other. That's what tends to happen. So thank you so much, guys. It was great to cover this game. We'll